Hello, hello, hello there. It is your mom of three in NYC. You have just clicked on Married at First Sight, the UK edition. This is a review slash, oh my goodness, I'm so rude. Hello, welcome. If this is your first time on my channel, it's awesome to have you. My name is Taneza. I am the mother of three energetic. My kids have so much energy. Like, unbelievable. Thank God, right? Thank God they're healthy, strong, unbelievable amounts of energy. Yes. And I live here in New York City. I would love for you to join my YouTube family, my tribe. All you have to do is hit that button down below. The one that says subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. All right, now we can get into the matter at hand. This is a review of Married at First Sight, Season 7, Episode 13. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Gemma and Matt are on their honeymoon in Portugal, Lisbon. I've been there. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gemma is just too vulgar. We discussed this in my last review. If you have not yet, make sure you watch Episode 12's review, when they got married. But when Matt sees Gemma, he sees a lovely woman and he wants to see more of that side of her. These vulgar jokes are getting old. Sophie and Jonathan are in St. Lucia, the Caribbean. Sophie says that she is very comfortable with Jonathan and that he is a gentleman. I like that. I like the fact that she is not judgy about what he does for a living, and she's not elitist. Shanita and Jordan, they go bowling. That's all we see. That's all we see. Jenna and Zoe, we cut to Jenna giving Zoe a facial. April and George, we cut to April painting George in the nude, just covered by fruit. Thomas and Adrian. Y'all, these two, now they understand each other. It's like freezing or 100 degrees with them. You never know. They're either on or off. They're so they stress me out. They do. Either they're fighting or they're serenading each other. It's like extremes with them. So right now they're good. So we'll just stay there. They get a letter under their door, Thomas and Adrian, with a task to grow intimacy. It's called stare gazing. They have to stare into each other's eyes uninterrupted for at least 2 minutes. And they do. And the exercise works. Like, you see it working, right? Thomas says that he has the feeling that he wants to kiss Adrian. This is a feeling that he has never had before. Tribe, am I wrong? In the comments below, I thought they'd already consummated their marriage. I thought that they had already been physically active with each other. This is the first time that Thomas has wanted to kiss Adrian. I'm just going to leave that there because I could be wrong. Please let me know. Please let me know. Gemma and Matt, they are at the pool. Why in my notes I have Gemma is at the pool mad. She's at the pool mad. I say relax, girl. It has not even been 24 hours. She is in tears because her sense of humor has turned Matt off. They took a carriage ride, which was cute, and they were able to communicate effectively. Gemma's childhood, when she was, she was taught don't speak unless you're spoken to, sheds some light on why she cracks so many jokes. But again, I think that she is very sexually liberated. I think that she's used to showing her affection physically, that she likes someone. And the fact that Matt's not here for that right now has really confused and befuddled her. And she's unsure of how to share her affection and or how to feel wanted. She sees his having boundaries as being rejected by him, and they're not one and the same. Whitney and Duca. We haven't seen them in a minute. Miss Charlene Douglas, the sex expert, they call her the intimacy coach, visits them. And you could tell Whitney was not looking forward to this visit. The production assistant at that point was like, listen, at 10 o'clock, both of you guys be home. You get a visitor. Yeah, she was not looking forward to this visit. She still considers Duca a stranger. And Miss Charlene was like, girl, you gotta stop using that word. She asks, are you guys at least sharing a bed? And the answer is still no. And I thought they were. I think it was 3 episodes ago when Duca makes her a coffee while she's in bed. I just assumed that they had been in bed together when he got up to make a coffee. But they're still sleeping solo dolo. And so they get the intimacy activities, right? The stargazing. She's like, no. There's a hugging exercise where you have to like hug and then hold. And she's like, yeah, no. And then there's a kissing one. She's like, yeah, no. Sophie and Jonathan. Sophie says that, Jonathan has no red flag so far. Jonathan is 100% sure he will never be a city person. And he says that, but I think he truly means that. And so I think that she's kind of like infatuated with him now, and she likes him and he's cute. They're on their honeymoon on an island and she's smitten right now, but he's going to say, I told you though. I told you day 2. I do not want to live in the city. And that's where she works. And I think that's like her jam. So we'll see. We'll see if there's any compromise there. I don't think he's going to. I wonder if she's going to. Sophie likes Jonathan. They're getting on well. And she thinks that Jonathan may be overthinking it. Just to live in the moment. Enjoy getting to know each other. Gemma and Matt. Gemma calls Matt a fit as husband. She compliments Matt at dinner. Gemma needs to stop talking about sex. Matt has told and continues to tell Gemma it is a turnoff. I have real questions. Is Gemma a sex addict? Honestly. Does Gemma have intimacy issues? Honestly. It's like she likes him. He's handsome. They have the spark. They look great together. And he's told you. Like, that takes a lot of courage to tell you something is not good and you continue to do it. He has, and I get it. She wants to break the ice with her jokes, her sense of humor. She wants to fill that uncomfortable silence. She mentions that because she was told not to speak as a child, she now wants to make up for that. I get all that, Gemma. But again, this man has asked you not to, and you continue to do it. I think she's just not able to. I honestly do. I honestly think that it's just part of her personality. And it's part, when she meets someone new, she's used to being overtly sexual. And one way she is through her jokes, and she's unable to turn it off. I really do. I think she needs therapy. I think she does. Therapy's a good thing. No judgment here. Sophie and Jonathan, he gives her a massage. It leads to lots of kissing. You see them in the ocean. They don't say it outright, but they consummated their marriage. If I'm wrong, tell me below. Gemma and Matt, they had an argument in a restaurant at dinner. He got up and left the table. He even stayed in a different room. He says, her jokes, they offend me. But He does invite her out for a cup of coffee the next morning, and Gemma is concerned that he does not want to be married to her any longer. Keisha and Kwame. Oh, Keisha and Kwame. Kwame, he stayed at the other apartment. Remember she asked him to sleep elsewhere? He did, and he's not returned. Kwame's like, oh, you don't want me here? Oh, okay. Oh, he's going to come back on his terms. It's an ego thing. You can tell. Kwame felt rejected and unwanted, and he's going to come back when he's ready to come back. But Miss Charlene visits them. I have my notes. His ego is hurt. He'll return when he's ready. So Miss Charlene visits them. Keisha is, I'm sure, you know, she's here for it. She's here for everything. All sorts of sex things, toys, whips. Keisha changes into like the sexy lingerie. I mean, she looks amazing. She's got body. She has body, yaddy, yaddy. And I am not afraid to say it. She's beautiful. Beautiful. I said she looks great. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. All right, that's enough. Gemma and Matt. Matt reminds Gemma of her dirty jokes. At this point, tribe, me, Taneza, they make me uncomfortable. Because everything, she ties everything back to SE. They can be, what were they talking about? And I was like, wait, the gravy on her mashed potatoes, she tied that back to SEX. That's like front of mind. And I get it. And I get she's used to doing it on the first night. She has to like put it aside. She has to. That cannot be, because right now, it is her focus. It is her primary focus. She is tunnel vision towards that. You're in Portugal on your honeymoon, like doing fun activities. She has to, because everything they talk about goes back to that, and it's getting annoying, and I'm uncomfortable. According to Gemma, at dinner last night, they were both joking. Gemma went too far, but she is willing to change. Gemma asked Matt, does he want to stay married to her? Last night he didn't want to. And now it's been, 12 hours. He's not sure. He doesn't know, but they hug, and he says that he is willing to work on things. Keisha and Kwame. Guys, all we see is Kwame laying on the bed face down, like on his hands, right? Keisha is straddled on top of him, the legs on both sides, in her full lingerie, giving him a massage. He is enjoying himself. He's moving back in. He's Keisha! I'm happy for you, Keisha. Sophie and Jonathan. I said, I guess they consummated their relationship. But I like the fact that Jonathan doesn't want to talk about it to the other couples. I like that. Matt, they go for a picnic. This is a good scene. This is a wholesome, good scene. They go for a picnic. Gemma pours her beer into a wine glass, like more ladylike. Matt's here for it. And they have good conversation. Sophie and Jonathan. Sophie definitely likes him. She is excited about moving in. Wow. Woo! What a doozy. That concludes our review of UK edition Married at First Sight Season 7 Episode 13. And then, you know what, tribe? Fun fact about Taneza. I was on a dating show, an MTV dating show back in the day. Crazy, right? Yeah, I was on a dating show. I was just thinking about that. I was on a dating show on MTV back in the day. I mean, it's like a whole different world now. In the comments below, if you want to hear that story time, let me know. I got it for you. All right, tribe. I hope that you enjoyed this review, and I will see you in our next recap. Bye for now.